I'm Christopher German for KCTV News for Thursday, December 4th, 2025. For tonight's broadcast, the stories we're following for you. The Oregon Department of Human Services and the Oregon Department of Justice have issued urgent warnings following a significant increase in the theft of EBT transfers and SNAP benefits throughout the state. And the city of Klamath Falls is prepping the downtown area for the traditional Snowflake Parade scheduled for this evening, Thursday, December 4th, to usher in the holiday season. And mostly cloudy skies to overcast skies are expected throughout the night and across the region, accompanied by a slight chance for light and isolated showers. Now make sure you tune in every morning for weather from the Skywatch Weather Center with weather from the Klamath Basin for the Klamath Basin. And tonight's news is brought to you by...
And a Happy New Year from everyone here. Cheers!
At KCTV, we're decking the halls and trimming the tree, and we want to invite all of Klamath County to join us. Send us your Christmas greeting to your friends and neighbors in the basin, and we will air it all month long on our channel and in our broadcasts. What better way to show your love for our community than with a holiday wish to everyone in the Klamath Basin? 'Tis the season to be merry and get your business some recognition for the holidays for just $100. And from all of us at KCTV, have a blessed and warm holiday season. Our top story, the Oregon Department of Human Services, ODHS, and the Oregon Department of Justice have issued urgent warnings following a significant increase in the theft of electronic benefit transfers, EBTs, and SNAP benefits throughout the state, often impacting vulnerable families. The majority of the theft is occurring early in the month, right after the benefits are issued. Criminals are primarily using skimming devices and overlays placed on card readers in retail locations to steal card numbers and personal identification numbers. Once obtained, the thieves clone the cards to make fraudulent, often out-of-state or online purchases to drain the accounts. In October alone, approximately 220 Oregon households reported nearly $86,000 in SNAP food and TAMF cash benefits were stolen electronically. The ODOJ emphasized that because the federal funding to replace stolen SNAP benefits has run out, cardholders must take preventative steps such as regularly changing their PINs and using EBT Edge mobile app to freeze their card between uses, and blocking out-of-state and online transactions. The risk in these sophisticated skimming operations has prompted officials to strongly urge cardholders to inspect payment terminals for signs of tampering before swiping their cards. And an infant botulism outbreak linked to contaminated By Heart formula, which was canned and distributed from a facility in Portland, Oregon, has sickened nearly 40 babies across 18 states. The Food and Drug Administration reported 39 confirmed or suspected cases of illness as of early December among babies who consumed the powdered formula since August. The illnesses have occurred in infants ranging in age from about 2 weeks to 9 months, and all have required hospitalization. Fortunately, no deaths have been reported. By Heart, a New York-based manufacturer of an organic infant formula, issued a nationwide recall for all of its products on November 11th. This decision followed a growing number of infant botulism cases and lab tests that confirmed some samples of the formula were contaminated with Clostridium botulinum, a bacteria that produces a toxin causing the rare and serious illness. This particular brand of formula accounts for only about 1% of U.S. infant formula market, but has been disproportionately represented in the outbreak cases. Illnesses have been reported in states including Arizona, California, Idaho, Illinois, Kentucky, Maine, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, North Carolina, New Jersey, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Texas, Virginia, Washington, and Wisconsin. The FDA has continued its investigation, which includes inspections of the company's production plants in Iowa and the Portland facility where the formula was canned and distributed. Despite the recall, the FDA has reported that some By Heart products have still been found on store shelves. Infant botulism symptoms, which include poor feeding, loss of head control, and difficulty swallowing or breathing can take up to 30 days to develop. Families of sickened babies have filed lawsuits against the company alleging negligence. If you have any By Heart formula, the recommendation from public health officials is to immediately stop using it, record the lot numbers, and dispose of the product. If an infant has consumed the formula and exhibits symptoms, seek immediate medical attention. And Chiloquin Visions in Progress has successfully completed a significant accessibility upgrade at the Chiloquin Community Center with the installation of 2 ADA-compliant automatic door openers on the public restrooms. The project, made possible by a generous grant from the Pacific Power Foundation, ensures that all community members, particularly seniors and individuals with mobility challenges, can safely and independently access the facilities. The new automatic door systems offer crucial assistance to residents using wheelchairs, walkers, or other mobility aids, as well as those with limited upper body strength. With the community center serving as a hub for the Chiloquin Library, Two Rivers Art Gallery, meetings, and community events, this improvement is already making a tangible difference, in daily accessibility and inclusion for hundreds of monthly visitors. The positive impact was immediately felt. The director at the Two Rivers Gallery surprised members of the Chiloquilters group with the new openers, prompting a joyous reaction. They were so thrilled that each one went in and out, and they giggled and chatted like schoolgirls. So much so that our bookkeeper came out of her office to see what the commotion was all about, according to a CVIP statement. Board member Christy Duggar, who is the walker dependent and retired designer with ADA experience, expressed her gratitude, saying, "I'm thankful for the help to bring our building up to current standards. It works wonderfully," she said. Robert Cowie, executive director of CVIP, emphasized the importance of the change. This may seem like a small change, but for many people in our community, it is extremely important to them. Cowie stated, "We're incredibly grateful to the Pacific Power Foundation for recognizing the importance of accessibility and investing in our efforts to create a more welcoming and inclusive space." Electrical work for the project was expertly handled by Quality Electric, a trusted local contractor. CVIP board members contributed to the effort by volunteering their time and skills to install the door openers, effectively keeping costs low while fostering high community spirit. CVIP remains committed to its mission of creating a safe, inclusive, and functional community hub where all residents can connect, learn, and thrive. The project marks another step towards a more accessible Chiloquin. For more information about CVIP programs or ways to get involved, please visit www.chiloquinvisions.com or contact Robert Cowie at robert@chiloquinvisions.com. And the Klamath Falls Gun, Coin, and Knife Show and Makers Market is confirmed to take place this weekend, Saturday, December 6th and Sunday, December 7th at the Klamath County Fair Expo Center. Organized by the nonprofit Jefferson State Shooting Association, the event will be held in the John Hancock Event Center at 3531 South 6th Street. Show hours are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday and 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Sunday. The admission fee is $5, granting access to both the gun show and the indoor makers market swap meet. Children under 5 are free when accompanied by a paying adult, and JSSA members and active duty military police receive free entry with a valid ID. Parking is free for all attendees. The event is expected to feature approximately 200 tables showcasing antique and modern firearms, knives, ammunition, optics, and gear. The Makers Market will highlight local artisans and include a Christmas stocking drawing. Special displays by groups such as the Cascade Civil War Society and the Mount Mazama Mountain Men may also be present. Proceeds from the show will directly benefit the maintenance and improvement of the shooting ranges at Sportsman's Park. For more information, contact event organizer Josh at 541-539-9200 or visit the Jefferson State Shooting Association website. And the city of Klamath Falls is prepping the downtown area for the traditional Snowflake Parade scheduled for this evening, Thursday, December 4th, to usher in the holiday season. The parade, celebrating its 41st promenade, will step off at 7 p.m. downtown, running along Main Street from the intersection with Spring Street to Veterans Memorial Park. The celebration will feature local high school bands and floats created by community businesses, agencies, and organizations. Friends and neighbors are invited to line Main Street to watch the festivities, enjoying hot cocoa and candy canes. Prior to the parade, residents are invited to join the 1 mile fun run in the hour leading up to the main event. Participants should prepare accordingly, as the road may be slick due to high chances of precipitation on Wednesday and Thursday. The city of Klamath Falls has issued a road closure announcement covering the portion of Main Street and adjoining side streets necessary for the parade route. And Chiloquin students, staff, and community members celebrated the grand opening of a new 11,580 square foot gymnasium on Wednesday, December 3rd, just hours before the season's first basketball games tipped off. The entire student body, spanning Chiloquin elementary, junior, senior high schools, circled the entire interior of the new facility, unified by a 6-inch wide blue ribbon. The ceremony culminated in a dramatic countdown, followed by 10 students, each armed with oversized golden scissors, cutting the ribbon to officially mark the building's completion. Community members sat in the bleachers for the event, which began with the national anthem performed by the Chiloquin Junior-Senior High School students Kira Coleman and Isabella Wagner. Principal Ruben Pascal then addressed the crowd. And now it's time for a little weather, shall we? Mostly cloudy to overcast skies are expected through the night across the region, accompanied by a slight chance for light and isolated showers. Tomorrow morning's lows will be milder. East side lows are anticipated to range from the lower 30s to the upper 20s, while coastal lows will settle into the 40s. Friday is forecast to bring plenty of clouds and an increase in the winds for the east side and the Cascades. Rain chances will rise across southern Oregon, with widespread rainfall expected for areas along and west of the Cascades to the coast. Showers will also extend into the east side and down into northern California. Snow levels will remain quite high, keeping snow above the high passes. Even Crater Lake is expected to see mainly rain on Friday. However, snow levels will drop slightly Friday night, potentially allowing for light snow accumulations at Crater Lake into Saturday. Some showers activity will persist through the weekend, particularly along the coast and up along the Cascades. Temperatures will be milder this weekend. Snow levels are projected to climb back higher through the day. The region is expected to be dry out of the start of the next week, with high temperatures looking quite mild. Inland valleys will likely contend with more fog at night and in the mornings early next week. Another storm system may bring precipitation to the region next Tuesday into Wednesday. And that's it for your Thursday broadcast. Tune in and get your views counted only at KCTV, and make sure you hit that subscribe button to KCTV on your favorite platform. And while you're at it, make sure you log on to klamathcommunity.tv for the latest news, weather, and lifestyle news, including these daily stories posted, which you will find exclusively on the KCTV news page. So for KCTV News, I'm Christopher German. Tonight, it's the parade, and we're going to after this, there's all kinds of events, and there's a whole listing up on klamathcommunity.tv where we have every event that is scheduled, including a live nativity scene. We have all kinds of Santa Claus visits. We have a cultural fair over at the Ross Ragland, which is going to be a holiday fair. We have all kinds of events happening. So if you're interested in getting into the holiday spirit, there's all kinds of events that are scheduled over the next couple of weeks to go down. And that brings me to our giveaway. We're doing a giveaway this month. And today was a banner day for collecting gift cards. I was down in Doris. I was over at Home Depot. I was over at Diamond. I was at World of Akai. I've been all over the city today, and I have all kinds of gift cards, all kinds of things that are going to be put into our stocking, which we are going to offer you to draw on. You can reach into our stocking, and we will do this on Christmas Eve in downtown Klamath Falls. I think we'll probably be at the Pikey, but I don't know where we're going to be, but we'll figure that all out. But the idea is that, you know, they're not huge gift cards. They're $20 here, $50 here. People's, or I should say Pacific Crest Credit Union, they gave us $100 to open up a bank account over at Pacific Crest, which is really cool. But we have all kinds of opportunities for you to you know, just get a little money off of something, and you know, use your gift card how you want. I promised Doris, I promised the first and last coffee stop down there in Doris that I would mention that they are a 5-star service facility. They are the best coffee house in the Northern California area. And I met a wonderful gentleman today who gave me $20 off coffee there, so we're going to be offering that as well. So there's all kinds of great things that we're doing, and we're collecting all kinds of monies. And you know, the thing is that this is all coming from the generosity of businesses, and that is the nicest part of all this, is that businesses are saying, you know what, yeah, I can throw a $25 gift card in, or I can throw a $50 gift card in, or you know, we can do what we can. Despite how challenged this year has been, this has been a rough year for everybody, and nobody is rife with cash right now. But everybody is trying to make this season bright. So if you're not busy on Christmas Eve and you're looking for a opportunity to get $25 off at this store, or $50 off at this store, or whatever it is, you know, come down and we will. If you're a viewer of this, you'll get to reach into the stocking and pull out something. And you know, if you pull out a bunch of laser tag things and you're a 70-year-old woman, maybe what we could do is we could do a little trading and do a little Dutch, you know, what is it called? It's you know, we'll figure it out. But we're not trying to give you something where you're not going to use. So hang out, and maybe a family with a bunch of kids will come in. You can give the laser tag gift cards to them and exchange it for a Willow's Oasis. She's going to be giving us, I think, a gift card for some facial treatments and whatnot. So we have all kinds of things happening, and it's going to be a grand time, and we're going to have a blast doing this. So if you're interested in doing that, this is my pitch. Give us a call if you're interested in donating to this thing, because we're going to give everybody a lot of attention, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And I think this is going to be the best Christmas ever, because we're going to be giving away all kinds of crazy cool things out of our stocking. So God bless you for watching. Thank you for tuning in tonight. And as always, this is a wonderful time of year, and I am so excited to be part of Klamath Falls Christmas 2025, and we're doing what we can here at KCTV. So thanks for watching. Good night. We'll see you guys again tomorrow, Friday, one more time this week, and then we'll get into the weekend, and we'll have our wonderful weekend as well. So thanks for watching. Good night. God bless you, and we'll see you guys again on Friday.